Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy, and I'm back with another unhinged, unscripted, unfounded, unbelievably, stupidly retarded, different, crazy, wacky mode, insane rant. By the way, if you ever notice, I mean, from these other videos, which I'm actually thinking about possibly making them public just to say fuck it. I mean, no one will watch them anyways, or for me, so I might as well make them public. I think they're like unlisted. I can just make them all public. Hey, fuck it, because who cares? I mean, the only reason I had that unlisted was just because it kind of fucks up my page and shit. Well, anyways, point is, let's get this video already. All right, so, you know, as every other unhinged reaction, I don't script these. I just say off the dome. And they're always made, almost always, when I'm in a bad place, which is the perfect time to make them. Actually, I believe a couple of them, I don't know how many. It was maybe one or at least one. At least one was made when I was in like an okay mood. But I mostly make them when I'm not because I'll tell you why. And we're gonna get into the whole point of this video. But this video is gonna be basically about um, it's gonna be about external influences. Basically, how your environment and what is happening to you impacts you. So, for example, if I were to put that towards creating, I would say, okay, me creating videos. This is what a lot of small creators go through. They create videos. They spend effort on videos. They are putting that effort and all this stuff into videos, and they get very little views. And maybe they fuck up or they just did something wrong, but they're relying on those external factors, like even before they upload it. And this will happen to me. Even recently, it's happened where I've had these reactions, right? Where, you know, I personally, right, I've said before, maybe, I don't know where I've said it, but somewhere I've said it at some point in time, but I'm trying to build like my content empire business type of thing. I'm trying to do lots of different, types of content. I'm working on this like other, like semi biggest video. It's like more effort put into it for another channel. And while I'm doing that one, like trying to get that one going, and I'm putting stuff towards it on the side, I'm like literally like fucking drilling out and getting a bunch of reactions ready right now. I'm getting a bunch of reactions ready to upload. Um, and then but the thing is, I watched the reactions and I was like, you know what? What if they just get no views? They're not really that good of videos. I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. Of course, some of them were in bad quality, but I'm not even talking about those because I also have other videos that are in good quality. So I'm just gonna fucking upload a bunch of them. Some are bad, some are good. It's because that one setup I had like some weird shit with my cam, but they're still good videos regardless. Um, the point is, there's a bunch of good videos, but I'm thinking of external factor. I'm not thinking of okay, I'm uploading the video, and I'm gonna upload it, and big bang boom, video's uploaded, done, and people will watch it and enjoy it. Cool. I'm not thinking about that. Or I will actually, I wouldn't say like, oh, they're watching enjoy. I say they can or won't. I mean, they will or won't, whatever. Because it's not even supposed to be about that. But I will tie everything in to if they will watch it. I'll even do this with my other video. The other video that I was just talking about, that was a big video that I'm working on. I work on it, right? I work on, I'll do stuff with it. And then I'll say to myself, but like, what if nobody watched that shit? What if nobody watches it? Actually, we can even put it into this video. I'll make this video. And then I'll say to myself, but what if nobody watches it? Even though this video is explicitly made for me. It's made for me. I still say that. Or I still think that. I only say that because I was just thinking it. In the beginning of the video, I think I was literally thinking at the beginning of the video, where, and even before recording this, I was like, oh, what if? But that's why I do it anyways. It's like an instinct. It's an instinct to just pick up the camera. And I want to go into that. The reason why I usually decide to pick up the camera is because I've realized something recently. Like I said, I was working on my video, and my big video. I was even working on my side videos. I had a lot of fun. Of course, I had really a lot of fun working on my big video because I'm doing a lot of different stuff that I don't usually do. Or actually, yeah, like it's different. It's a unique video. Videos should be pretty much unique. So yeah, it's like unique. But so I was doing that, right? But I was also working on my other videos, my regular reactions. And a lot of times when I work on those, it's just a normal video. But sometimes, like what happened recently, I was doing a reaction, as in like editing it, and the video was like, it was good. It was a good video for like some weird meme in the video about saying like the same word 100 times, and I just like edited it in a way that was interesting. And maybe to others it isn't cool. I had fun making them, right? Now I've had more fun with other projects than that one, but we're not comparing fun. We're just saying comparatively to recent times with those other reactions. So with those other reactions, I had more fun here doing this one editing thing. It's putting my mind, like focusing my mind on one thing, especially not only that reaction while I was doing it, but even the other reactions, even the ones I didn't edit a lot. I had a lot of fun editing that one, but I also had a lot of fun just churning out videos, like even just the simple stuff like when you upload the video and you put the thumbnail and just like working on something, creating something, making something tangible that is like, it feels like you're making progress, right? And same goes for, even if I have been spending a while on this one video, like there's actually a point in time, and I'm still not done by the way, but there's a point in time where I was recording the script for it. I had written it down, I was recording the whole script for that big video, and I was just recording, and each time I got on the next day, I was like, okay, I'm going to record. And even though I wasn't making much progress, I wasn't actually doing much editing. I wasn't even editing yet. I was just recording. But even though I didn't do all that, I was just recording. It was like, it was interesting. It was fun. And it felt like I was making progress, because every time I'll come back, like I'll change the script a little bit because I'll make it sound a little better, or I change my delivery. And by the way, I'm still not done. I have to go back and do it again to see. Start editing, but I have to go back and make sure that I actually make it sound real good, crispy. Because I fuck up a lot. I stumble and stutter. I have a natural stutter. It just is how it is. So I do that a lot. I stutter, especially when I'm talking fast. Just difference between me talking and me thinking. They just don't match up. One's faster than the other. Don't know which one, but hey. But it's probably how fast I talk, to be honest. Like I talk before I think of what to say. I'll say like blah 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 blah, but I'm thinking, I'm literally like immediately after I talk, I'm thinking of what to say next. But then sometimes like they're basically on the same wavelength, but sometimes I talk too fast and my mind's like, wait, you didn't think of what you're supposed to be saying yet. Talk too fast, But as I was recording that. I had a bunch of fun just coming back and just like changing up things, just like changing certain things, like the song, right? Like changing the song in the background, because, and this also goes for editing as well, but yeah, like even just like changing a song, like, this song sounds better, or this sounds better, or what I'm doing right now is changing clips, like, okay, well actually this clip looks better, or when in editing I'll be like, okay, well this was like this, okay, because I'm like recording myself, right? So I'm like, okay, I kind of want to, like, I feel like it would be good if I had this clip here. Like, this clip here would be crazy. That'd be so fucking cool, right? And then I'm just, like, I'm pushed. What's pushing me to keep doing it and to keep working on this video, I mean, what's making it, like, fun is what I mean. It's just, like, having the idea in my mind, like, of the finished product, but not just that, but of, like, what I can make. I'm like, if I can make this into this and I can do this, yeah. I saw, like, and then watching my videos in general. Of course, this is not even external. I'm just talking about internal right now. This is like just me. It's not what others niggas think or how it's doing online. It's just how I'm making the video and what I'm putting into it. So I'll put in all this effort and I'll watch the video. I'll be like, oh shit, that's cool as fuck. Like it was just like a one take. I had a one take where I was just like pretending to be like scared, or like scared / sad / like that type of emotion for the video, right? And here's the thing, when I was recording that, I got them right now. God, maybe it's just cold in here. I was gonna say I got chills, and I just got them right now. I don't know why, but when I was doing it, when I was recording that, I got chills. I got lightheaded then, and I also was tearing up a little bit. And I don't know why, because I wasn't thinking of anything sad, or anything. I was just thinking of the script and what I said. For example, I said something like, because the video, I'm just gonna spoil it right now. Fuck it. It's about like Twitch people. Not exactly. It's supposed to be like an in-depth analysis, but it's about Twitch people. It's about because on this channel I'm doing, which is supposed to be Light's channel, he is going to obviously I was recording me, but he's going to come in. What I'm thinking of, this could all change, by the way. What I'm thinking of is that Light would come in and start talking. So he'll be in the video, but he'll just I'm just the intro. I'm in the intro. He's going to come in and start talking about the actual subject matter, and that's the part I have to really get down because everything else is pretty good, but that's the part that I'm kind of missing out on. That I'm kind of still developing. But it's interesting because I was recording that, and it's supposed to be about Twitch viewers and how it is to live the life of a Twitch viewer, which I think is probably because I want his channel to have tons of videos about different topics, serious and non-serious, and I'm interested in serious topics right now. That's why I did this one. I'm interested in this topic, and I feel like the Twitch viewers are the worst of the thing. Like, it's like the worst thing you can be online. Like, you know that caricature of like an online person is like on Reddit or Discord or whatever. I think the worst version of that that I can think of, maybe there's a worse version. There's probably worse. I can think of some that are probably worse, but it's one of the worst ones, and it's watching Twitch all day. Imagine that you're someone who all day every day watches Twitch, because for live streams you have to be online. Well, the reason I use Twitch because it's still popular. It's like a household name. I'm not gonna use fucking Kick or whatever stupid other shit. Those are kind of newbies. If you ask a random person on the street, they're probably gonna know Twitch before they know Kick, alright, or fucking some Rumble stupid shit. Nobody knows that, alright. So just say Twitch. But it's kind of like so stupid. I don't know. Like when you're watching Twitch all day every day, that's like one of the worst things I can think of like a caricature of an all-day person would do, if you know what I mean. Like they would do that. Like you're just there all day, just watching Twitch, and that's all. It's not like you're watching YouTube where you're watching it not usually all day, but maybe you are. But it's not like you're watching YouTube where you're gonna, watch videos here and there, or TikTok you're like doing it for like 20 minutes before bed, whatever else here and there. I mean, I use it as a general, like in the videos. The general theme is just wasting your life away online, but I use Twitch as an example because just the visual that you see in your mind, someone just staring at a screen watching a live stream. It's different from scrolling. Scrolling is about the same, of course. It's the same type of thing anyways. It's fucking sad, just scrolling away, but it's just a good visual for me to think of, just staring at your screen. And because you usually watch streams for longer than you're gonna watch a video on like TikTok or YouTube, you're gonna sit there in the stream watching it for long periods at a time. Like most people who watch, why do you think so many people, the people who have high viewers have high viewers? It's for that reason. It's just how it is. They have a lot of people who watch. Some people come in and out. A lot of people watch for a long period of time. But off that point is, when I was, in the video, I was recording this shit, and I was doing the side clip or whatever. I was fucking tearing up. I was tearing up. I looked sad. I looked at myself, and of course that wasn't the best acting because I'm not some fucking A tier, A list. But I was like, damn, that's better than I thought. I thought it would be. I was like, damn, he really acted over there. He really over here acting, because the nigga looks sad. He looks sad. I'm saying he because, it's an act. So either way, point is, I was like, damn, that nigga looks sad. Like the acting was crazy, bro. It was actually crazy. It was way too good. But when I saw that and did that, when I saw it afterwards, first of all, when I did it, I felt horrible. Why not horrible? I felt good because I did a good job. But at the same time, I felt sad because I'm like, damn, crazy. I wasn't thinking of anything. I was just really trying to look sad and all that different shit. Look like I was fucking it said a line was crawling, something crawls on your skin or something like that. And you feel a crawling, a chilling sensation crawls up your spine, that was the line or some shit. So that a chilling sensation crawls up your spine. You don't know what you should do or something like that. But yeah, because I heard that. I was thinking of those lines, different lines of actually I can pull up some, a line. Here's a line. Here's the line I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, it's It's you sigh, feeling defeated, as a chilling sensation crawls up your spine. A haunting voice whispers in your ear, telling you that it's okay to give up on your priorities. You know what? I'm gently calling to skip work, you admit. Your heart pounding in fear. Realization dawns upon you that there's no time, whatever. But, kind of stuff that, but, I've recorded that many times, but, it's still working on it, but, yeah, that's like the line I was talking about. You sigh, feeling defeated, a chilling sensation. So, yeah, like, or as darkness descends, you're left grappling with the weight of your actions. Like, I sometimes change these up because a lot of these wordings can be a little weird. Um, sometimes I'm not good at wording things, but it is what it is. You find yourself trapped in the clutches of the digital abyss. Like, you know what I'm saying? You find yourself trapped in the clutches of the digital abyss. It's like, damn, bruh. Hey, it is what it is, bruh. Um, but yeah, that was that. But yeah, but next, what we're talking about next is to go on this whole theme that I'm trying to talk about is when I watch that enjoyment I get is interesting because when I do regular stuff, and I'll go into it. When I do regular stuff, let me just before I say this in preface, the main point I'm trying to get at here is that I only have enjoyment these days with recording videos. Literally, I mean, I don't know if it's part of like being able to put on a persona, like put on a character, being able to just talk, like I just had to speak, being able to create something worthwhile. Fucking, I got three. I don't know I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something, and it doesn't matter what the video is. I will say not gaming. Definitely not gaming. Gaming sometimes, but it's gotta be content. Sometimes. I'll look back on my Yakuza gameplays and think that's pretty good, but I don't really record gaming these days, so I can't really say if I like it. Maybe I do like it. I don't know. I haven't done gaming videos in a while, but the videos I've done, like for example reactions, even though people don't watch it, I have a lot of fun, right? And for regular, for those that big video I was talking about, I have a lot of fun with that. I end up having a lot of fun with that video. So then we get on to, well, why the fuck can I not have this same amount of happiness, type of fulfillment, good feeling shit when I'm off cam? You know what I mean? When I'm off cam, like for real, I'm not even just capping when I say this. Before I turned on this camera, I had a deathly expression. I mean, I still probably do, but I wasn't laughing as I just did. I wasn't talking. I was just thinking in my head, I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I was thinking that, 100%. Well, of course I was thinking about this stuff in general, but then I just said, you know what? I need to record. This is that feeling. This is basically I don't want to call this emptiness because I'm not really talking about emptiness right now. Well, it is empty. It's part of the emptiness feeling, because it's very multi-layered. Emptiness is a complex feeling, but emptiness is what we're really talking about. But I'm trying to go in more in depth to a specific part of it that I've been thinking about, and it's the feeling of external influences affecting you. So, what I was talking about, the internal, feelings or the things I like to do that didn't revolve around external stuff. They didn't have to have some other XYZ to happen outside of my control. I'm basically talking about like the stuff that's in your control. That stuff makes you happy, right? I mean, that's fulfilling. But a lot of times, these emptiness can basically be felt because of external factors. In fact, that might even just be the essence of it. Because think about it like this: imagine you make a video. You make a video, you sit down, you make it, you upload it, and while you're making it, before you make it, while you're making it, after you upload it, everything, you're always thinking about external stuff like, well, how many people will watch it, or this, that. you're not thinking about, I don't know, making a good video in general. You're not thinking about doing what makes you happy, doing the content that makes you happy. You're not thinking about what exactly the title is, and for the reason why you're thinking about the title. You're not thinking of the title and thumbnail in terms of like, how do I get the most views possible? I feel like this viewpoint is just not really worth it. Because if you were to think, here's what I mean. If you were to literally think, okay, how do I get the most views possible? Well, there's a lot. There's probably a surefire 100% system that many channels have been doing. I don't know that system, but I've seen a lot of channels who kind of fit the same mold, and there's kind of a system there. And that's just like, you can get big off that. You can get big off both. You can get big off that system. You can get big off your own shit. But what's gonna make you happy? It's probably gonna be your own shit. So, if you YouTubers and the general landscape is saying, oh, you gotta put this in your title, or you gotta do this with your thumbnail, or you gotta make your hook this many seconds long, then you're just gonna feel like you have to. I've had that before. And what I did with my recent video is I kind of like counteracted that. Recent video, I mean, I don't know about recent video. Well, actually, it goes into like how I'm trying to do my content in the future in general, but in like a recent reaction, I literally just had some like very elongated, like stylized intro. I just didn't care. I was like, okay, let's do some fucking stylized shit. But yeah, I feel like I've learned, like, leaned towards more stylish stuff, like putting style in your stuff, putting your own style, your own finesse, rather than being super fucking YouTube central. Going into more film. I'm more trying to follow film, traditional film, than follow YouTuber, right? And with my new, I can do it more with my new channel. One of my new channels, but I'm trying to incorporate it into everything, and just making everything straight up focus more on film, traditional film, than focusing on YouTuber film. I know it's just because even small YouTubers, they get in this weird place where they feel like they have to do like a specific thing for the intro, like doing a certain way. But then when they do that, they don't get fuck all. They get fuck all views because they don't do it how they wanted to do it. You have to do it how you want it to do it. How do you want your intro? Do you want it to be some? By the way, when you do the intro that you want, you're gonna a lot of times make it very good. Here's what I mean. When you make a video and you think about the intro and you say, okay, I'm gonna make it a specific way just so I can make the algorithm happy and make people click and watch it, and that's the only reason, then maybe you'll do that. But most of the time when you do that, it just ends up being either too cut or too cut. It's usually too fucking cut. You cut it too much, you cut out too many good bits. But when you do it, you just think, okay, well, I want to make a video that I would want to watch, that's really interesting to me, the intro is interesting to me. Bing bang boom. You're not lazy about it. You just think about doing what you like. So when you do that, what happens? You make an intro that caters to what you want to watch. So it's probably going to be not too short, but not too long. It's going to be exactly the right length for you, and it's going to have the unique edits that you want to put in there that are stylized to you, that you think are funny or else otherwise. Well, like what I realize is the whole like putting memes and stuff all the time. They're funny, cool. Like they're funny. I'll still put them in from time to time if the video calls for it, right? But I've realized that I want to spend more of my time focused on the edits that emphasize me, and more just relying on my acting in general. My acting first and fucking foremost. And I've realized that with like even just with simple reactions, we're just gonna go on now, not on top of the other videos, even just on simple reactions. I've experimented with adding edits, tons of edits and shit, and not adding them. And I realized that I don't need to, and I don't not need to. I cannot add very many. I can add more. What I mean by edits, I mean like adding like meme clips, bunch of B-roll, extra crazy shit. That's what I mean. You can add. Sometimes I'll add an edit here and there because I just feel like it. I just want to flex my creative muscle and add an edit. So I'll add like just some edit randomly. Now sometimes happen. Like it sometimes happen. I'll just do that. I'll be like, let's add this edit. I'll edit it and it'll be funny. I'll be like, yeah, that's a good edit. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time with the I'm talking about specific reactions right now. Most of the times with reactions, I just be like, you know what? The original video is good. My reactions are the point of the video. The point is to see my reaction to the thing. So I'm just gonna show my reaction. I don't need to do many more other than a couple of zooms here and there, pacing things to make sure the pacing's good in the intro, and we good. And we Gucci, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. So then that's exactly what I do. And the thing is, with my other channel, I don't necessarily do that in the same way. It doesn't really apply, basically. It doesn't apply to my more effort, my more efforted ventures. But point is, on the thing of like, what of me only enjoying doing videos, and that being my only happiness or only time where I'm feeling somewhat good, right? It's an interesting thing, and I think I pretty much know why. You see, like I said about before I started recording, that I was feeling like shit, right? And then now that I'm recording, I'm kind of like, I'm like more expressive, not super expressive as like a regular video, but I'm more expressive. I'm talking in kind of like a not really monotone-ish. I'm interested in what I'm talking about, you know. Yeah, but I wasn't like that before. I was just like fucking. But then like I'll like if I do anything else, I mean this. It doesn't matter if it's work or non-things or play or have fun, anything. Most of those things, and now there's a couple things that are fun, but a lot of them are not. For example, here's something I do. I'll watch something, right? In these days, sometimes I'll watch something that's good, but a lot of the time, I'll watch stuff and I'll be like, okay, I just want to fucking edit. I just want to record something. Or I'll play a game. I'll be like, you know what? I'd rather just edit. I'd rather just like record something or some shit like that. Or I will, I don't know, like even just like natural stuff like working. Like I'll work, and it'll be like, okay, cool. But I'd rather be editing. I mean, obviously I'm still gonna do it, but like, or I'll be sleeping. I'd be like, I'd rather be editing. It's just like, I don't know. I just can't, like, even right now I want to, but I have to go to sleep soon. So, if I should have already been asleep. No, I mean, it's not that way. I probably should have been asleep. But, hey, I'm just saying, well, I'd rather record. Or I'd rather edit. I'm satiating that right now by recording. You know what I'm saying? I like to be on camera. I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's what I do. That's what I do. So, and then it's interesting because, I think the real question here is that a good thing? Like, is this even okay? Probably not. Well, that's not the real question. The real question would be, how do you counteract that thing? How would I go about counteracting that? I could record more, and that would probably help. I think a lot of the issues I have are with external influence, external in general things. Like, other things will happen, and you'll just put it on yourself. You'll just let it affect you. It happens all the time. So, for example, I'll think, okay, this video, I'm about to upload it. Like I said before, I'm about to upload this video. But guess what? Niggas ain't gonna watch that shit. And it's debilitating sometimes. Because you're just thinking, every time while you're making the video, like, oh, but no one's gonna watch it. And you've had, and especially if you had a history like mine, of niggas not watching or commenting or anything. So, you don't know what people think. You're just like, okay, cool. And you watch other people do the same type of video and they get so many views, or rather, not talking about the comments basically, but people will comment and go, oh yeah, cool. But then the only comment I'll get on any video will be a nigga saying, hey, I didn't really like your video, and I didn't really like your attitude, and I don't really like you. I don't like you. I fucking despise you. Kill yourself now. Okay. That's the only comment I'll get. Once in a blue moon, I get that comment. And is it warranted? You can decide that for yourself. I don't think it's warranted. I said this before. I do not think it's ever warranted for these niggas to go to personal threats because either I dislike something, or most of the time it's I actually do like the thing, but I made a fucking joke that they didn't feel good with. I made one singular joke, like I'm talking about reactions right now, of course. I'm like that thing's funny. Like I'm not even putting on anything specifically. I'm just saying I would say this. I would say, like, That thing is that thing's funny, isn't it? Yeah, that's funny. That's goofy. I'm not really specific now. It's like, oh, that outfit, it's pretty funny. That hair, it's pretty funny, honestly. Yeah, things are funny. This thing is funny, and they're like, you're laughing, having fun. You think something's funny? Hmm? Think something's funny? Well, I'll tell you what's funny. Hmm? It's fucking Galactica Dome. Like, what you talking about, bro? Why you get mad over fucking none? But that's the only comment I've get in a while, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. So, external influences is making it so that everything else is not happening. I think that's it. Well, actually, there's more things to it. I'm not saying that's exactly it, but I'm saying that's another factor. Is that outside influences? Let's do a thing that's outside of creators, like viewer stuff. The only reason I've been talking about like my channel and uploading videos is because it's like I said, I've only been having enjoyment making videos. So of course I'm going to talk about this in the video because it's the only thing I had enjoyment with. But for example, let's say an activity like going to the store. Let's go with that. Actually, scrap that. I'm gonna go on to this point. Other niggas are doing things, right? And you tend to care because it affects you, right? But you're not focused on the right thing. And this is all about like focusing on your stuff rather than external shit. So let's say you're worried about something. You're worried about your job or school, you succeeding, but you're not worried about your part of that. You're worried about how other niggas are gonna like influence your shit. So you're thinking about, well, when I go, actually, we can use it for when I go to the store thing. When I go to the store, what if the cashier fucks up shit? What if the cashier like doesn't do right, or someone spills milk on me? I don't know. It's stupid, but that can actually, for people, well, I wouldn't say like me, I wouldn't think that, but for some people, I can see how that would do it. It's not that simple. It's not that extreme, but it would actually I'd say for the social anxiety aspect, the 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 cashier one actually might work to make people a little anxious about that for just going to the store. They're like, I can't go to the store. What if people don't like how I look, or what if the cashier says something about me, or whatever have you, right? And yeah, hey, that can be fucked. That can be fucked. I've ever noticed I'm talking very slow because I'm very tired. I said I need to be asleep. But or for me, I do personal. For me, it would be like work or something. Yeah, work. And I'd be like, okay, well, what if I fuck up, right? Or what if this other person? Well, actually, it's not even just that. It's not even always about me. A lot of times it's, what if this other person fucks my shit up, or what if the you know, this other, like the customer fucks this thing up, or what if, you know, your supervisor fucks this up, whatever have you, like that type of thing. It'll be that, like, what if that person fucks this up, or what if I this, but then this other external factor fucks my shit up. But it's like, instead of thinking about like that external factor, you should be thinking about, okay, we don't know. Here's how I go through it. I think about an issue. Here's how I go through like most worries in general, because a lot of worries, by the way, has to deal with external and internal, what's out of your control and what's in it. So when you think, okay, what's my issue? What am I worried about? Think, is it internal? Okay. Well, it's external. Well, first off, you shouldn't be worried about anything. Cut that off. But then, real time is what you should care about and actually put your mental energy towards. So for me, what have I been putting my mental energy towards? Video stuff. That's why I've been correcting it to be towards, because it's worth caring about. It's worth thinking about. Like when I'm thinking about, when I'm going to think in depth about something. All the times, I would rather think about content. That's why I want to think about content, or like a game or something I've been playing. Good stuff. Not the fucking other problems. Like you could think in depth about like, I'm going to think in depth about my finances. Okay. Well, think about in depth about your finances. Cool. You figured out how you're going to do them. Okay. Cool. Now you're not thinking about like other people, how they impact your finances. Think about what you need to do. So for me, it'll be like, okay, rent. Okay. Think about how you're gonna get that money. Okay. Cool. Don't worry about like logistics of how other niggas are gonna affect how you get that money. Just think about what you're gonna do and how you're going to get it. and then other niggas can just do their shit. You're not gonna think about like, oh, but what if like this, like a friend thing, like what if my friend leaves me, or what if this thing happens, or I'll have an appointment at a doctor's office, but what if they like, what if I mess up something, what if they didn't like a thing that I did, what if I'm late? It's like, bro, just don't be late. And then what you focus on is like, these things are just like things that could be worrying about. These are just things you don't know are gonna happen or not. You can only control what you can control, but these are just like, it's external even though it's on yourself, is what I mean here. It's external even though it's on yourself. It's like, for example, like the thing of what if I fuck up on this thing, right? It's somehow external, and I'm trying to figure out how that is. Yeah, it's external, but you can control it. But the reason you shouldn't focus on it is because it's not a control. It's not something you can really control. Or not only that, it's not something you should really even be worrying about. It's just a what if. Like, okay, what if I somehow be late to something? Well, you set up your alarm, you're good. Well, what if I step on someone's shoe? Who fucking knows if that's gonna happen? That's external, okay? That's external. You don't, even if it's you doing the thing, it's a fucking what if. That's external. That's something you don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen. Don't get worried about what ifs. Don't get worried about what if this happened, what if that happened. Don't worry about what, oh, this person, they're fucking my shit up. External, like external factors about fucking another nigga fuck your shit up. Well, okay, cool. He's fucking your shit up. What are you gonna do? Worry about yourself. No, don't worry about what he's doing. He's doing his thing. What are you gonna do? But the main point of that whole external thing, is basically a focus on what you should be thinking about, because a lot of times your head's gonna be going through tons of things that are irrelevant. Like, a lot of times you just gonna be thinking about irrelevant shit, about like, oh, what if, like, a lot of times it's negative. It's negative external shit. That's nothing to do with anything. It's just like external bullshit. Like, oh, okay, well, this, my finances, I don't have enough money for rent. That's a problem. I don't know. Okay. So you could worry about this all day. Or we could just say, okay, I'm going to go do this thing, get it done. And what I do is write this shit on the fucking schedule so you don't fucking forget. I'm going to do this thing, blah, 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 blah. This is what I'm going to do. And then you just erase it out of your mind for the moment. You erase it. We're not going to think about it for 5 more hours. We're not going to dwell on that shit. We're going to just get it out of there. If you'll notice, my thoughts I haven't fully collected my thoughts on this matter. So see, and I'm also very tired. So I mean, I'm definitely not here right now. I'm in another plane of existence, to be honest. But it is what it is. But yeah, you're in your head too much. Well, I don't know about you are, but I am. Just thinking about tons of shit that are just irrelevant. It's the overthinker thing. Think about tons of things, and a lot of them, and that's what I mean. You need to weed out the external shit. Weed them out. Weed out external shit. Weed shit that's out of your control. Weed out shit that's irrelevant for the moment. External bullshit. Weed out all that shit that's not relevant to you, like right now, /tomorrow, /next week, /next month. Okay, if you have big goals, those are big goals. Don't dwell on them too often. Just leave them in the fucking big goals future thing. Okay? You don't need to dwell on them every fucking day. Alright? And then for small things, like, okay, what am I doing tomorrow? Think about it, and then get over with it. And this can also be because a lot of times you'll be laying in bed at night, you'll be thinking about things, because it's hard to go to sleep when you're an overthinker. Because a lot of times you're going to be thinking about it the next day. What if this? But what if I fuck up on this? Again, it's always the what ifs. What if bullshit? What if stupid shit? What if this? What if this happens? What if I this? What if I this? What if I fuck up on this? What if today I miss work or something because I miss my bus or something? I don't know. Unless you have my car breaks down or something. I don't know. But what if I miss because of that? Okay. What if? Who cares? And when it happens, if it happens, then it happens. You can deal with the issue as it is when it's there. Like, I don't know. just deal with it then. Okay, fuck. But yeah, external factors are irrelevant to be focusing on for anything you're doing, or for doing any action in life. Focus on how you are going to react to the situation. Focus on how you're gonna do things, not what other niggas are doing, and don't let that like don't like have what ifs on external what ifs of what someone could possibly be doing, or what they could do, what they maybe are doing, how that possibly will affect you. What about how you're gonna react when it happens? Rather than thinking of, oh, I gotta be ready for when it happens. This thing that I don't even know that's going to happen. Who even knows if it'll happen? This thing that, I mean, who think it could happen or it could not? But like, I'm just gonna worry about it. Like, don't worry about that shit. It's irrelevant. Now, if there's actual worries that are worthy of worrying about and they're, imminent, then there are worries. But again, it shouldn't keep you up at night. It shouldn't keep you up thinking about it all fucking night. It shouldn't do all that shit. What I should be doing, we should think about it, think about how to deal with the situation, and then go on. We shouldn't be thinking about it through the day, like, what am I going to do, blah, 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 blah. Okay, sit down and think about it and get it over with. Don't let it intrude into everything else you're doing. Get the thinking out of the way and continue on. That's not. This is all for me, by the way. I'm saying this to myself. I guess use that for you too. But the 0 people watching this videos for me. Anyways, yeah. I don't know what else to say here. I'll just kind of wrap it up. External factors out of your control are not worth worrying about. Then also worrying about what could fuck up, like what you could possibly fuck up in the future. Like, oh, what if I fuck up this thing? Not worth worrying about. In fact, there's not anything to be worth worrying about. But the things to think about, don't be thinking about all the time, especially at night where you need to be going to sleep. Because I'll be thinking about shit. I tell myself, hey, don't think about this thing. Don't think about this thing. Like for example, if my mindset is gonna start thinking about viewers. Well, I mean, sorry, like YouTube or something, right? Because I like to put my viewpoint on like because I don't want to think about some other stupid shit. I'm like, okay, let me think about creating videos. Like, what's my next video or something like that. So I'll think about that. But I don't want to think about what will people think of my video. Maybe they'll hate it. Oh God. I'm not gonna. What the fuck? I'm not gonna just be dwelling on that shit. That's stupid, and I should not be doing that. What I should be doing is thinking about my part of it, what I am going to do, not what if this thing happens. What about this? This other person, they had an issue. Let's think about their issue. This drama I heard about. Let's think about that. No, think about you. Think about you. Because you gotta sort through your thoughts, get them out of the way. Even if it's not even before bed, maybe you have a way of sorting out your thoughts. The best way to do it is probably meditate, which I need to fucking start doing. But if you throughout the day, you got work, and you're just thinking about shit, you're thinking about tons of shit. You're in your mind like, oh, fuck. The best way to it works the same way. Just think about yourself. Engage yourself into the activity you're doing and think about yourself. Don't think about what other niggas are doing. Don't think about the future. Don't think about, but in the future, what if this happens? But this could happen in the future. Or it's all what ifs. It's all external, stupid, what if, stupid shit. It's all you don't know. You don't fucking know. Well, what do you know? You know you know nothing, actually, truly. But what do you think you know? You think you know that you are existing and stuff. And you have hands. That's a thing that exists in other body parts. But you don't know that what the future holds. You don't know the future holds. You don't fucking know. Who knows? Nobody knows. All right? You don't know the answers to the universe. Nobody knows. All right? Maybe you do. And if you do, good for you, I guess. Good luck on that. I'm tired. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I don't know if I said anything of value here. But like I said, this video was just for me to record because, like I said, I only get enjoyment from recording. Now, how did I get past that problem? I don't know. Probably just exactly what I said, because I think I don't even know why I didn't go into this. I'm tired. One of the reasons why I don't enjoy regular stuff is because of me thinking, oh, I gotta hurry up and, like, it's the same thing I've said before, I think. Well, I have to hurry up and get going on the channel. And also the feeling of the hustle culture type thing. Like, if you don't do the thing that's hustling you and getting you farther, then it's fucked, right? So, like, I'll be watching something, like, I'll be watching, like, a video or something. And I'll be like, bro, I don't want to do this. I want to just create a video. I don't want to do this shit. I want to just create a video, bro. So I'd say the best way to deal with that is just giving. Just do the thing that you feel is best. Just do that thing that you feel happy doing. Give in for the moment, and then react to yourself and feel like, and really realize how you feel about that. Be like, how do I feel about that? Why do I only like to do this one thing? And really pay attention to yourself. Why you really enjoy doing this one thing. Why do I enjoy this? Why do I enjoy this? And that's it. I mean, there's probably some other steps to that, but I don't know. I'm tired. I'll pick it up later. I'll figure it out, bro. But I think that's a good way to do it. That's a good start to at least realize what you feel about it. And also, while you are, let's say you're watching a show, like I said, or a movie or something, you're chilling for the day. You're done what you had to do that day or whatever. But you're still like, I'd rather just be doing something right now. Well, I think that we should be doing while you're watching the video, or whatever you're watching, is basically is telling yourself that it's relax time. Because I'll be relaxing and I'll be like, well, maybe I should just not relax. Especially in chill days like today. Chill days where it's just off day, chill day, whatever, right? You're like, well, maybe I should do something. Like, bro, it's cool. It's chill day. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But then I think about it in the future and I'm like, I imagine myself on future days. I'm like, I can't even imagine myself being happy doing regular stuff other than content, even in the future. It's a weird feeling. It doesn't feel good. The feeling of, I'm imagining the whole next week and I'm thinking, if I were to not do video stuff anytime that week, I don't think I'd feel good. I gotta just do something. So for me, I think it's more about doing the important thing, doing that thing, the thing that's progressing. So if you might be different, maybe it's just drugs. Usually that's the only time you're happy. I don't know the advice for that one, bro. I'm only talking about fucking doing when the thing you feel like the only thing that makes you happy is making progress. So it's very weird how it kind of coincides with YouTube, but like in creating. But I'm sure there's other ways you can use that. That could even be good things. Like I said, drugs is also a thing. That could be a thing. That any activity actually could be that thing. But yeah, I have no like any message. I just literally turn this on, like I said, to record because recording is the only thing that makes me happy. But I will learn, and I will take this. I'll take it as a lesson to hopefully try to enjoy not doing that. Enjoy making videos, but also enjoy other things more. I'll try it. I'll try that. I'll try to enjoy other things more. Probably. Maybe it'll happen. I'll try. You try that too. If there's only one thing that is enjoyable to you. I'm sure there's more aspects to what my whole situation I'm talking about. It's probably an all-encompassing crazy thing that's throughout all of my videos. I'm just talking about different aspects of it, and it's fucking all repeated. But I'm just here recording because record, and I enjoy recording is happiness for me. And record happiness is good. I will try to be happy otherwise. I'm only not ending this video because I don't want to be unhappy without record. I like it though. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy. These are my final notes. Enjoy yourself. Find something that's happiness thing. don't abuse substances. It's not good for you. I'm not abusing them. That's not why I said this. I'm not on anything. I haven't had anything. Alright? No, I have not had anything. I'm not on anything. That was nothing. That was not a sign of anything. I'm not on anything. All I've had was water. And that's it. Okay? I'm not addicted to anything, okay? Except for the grind. The grind of creating videos. Because the only thing I enjoy doing. Yeah. I have nothing else to say. But at least I'm laughing. At least that's the thing. Me smile a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coughing now, fuck. Yeah, at least I'm laughing a little bit. Isn't that fun? You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that's good about me in my videos. Is when I make them, at least I'm smiling while I'm making them. When I'm recording it, I'm editing it, I'm like, yeah, this video good, so at least I'm doing that. Find your enjoyment somewhere, and just keep going. Because I'm not going to tell you some specific things. Just keep going. Because every time I've had these feelings, what always kept me going was telling myself, just keep going. Just keep going, bro. Just hold out, bro. Keep going. Get to the next day. Fall asleep and get to the next day. Alright? That's what I'm about to go do. Fall asleep and get to the next day. Whatever it holds, bad, good, annoying, horrible, amazing, spectacular, doesn't matter. What are the adjectives you want to use? Doesn't matter what it is. Go to sleep, experience it in all of its glory and amazingness and horribleness and everything good and bad and good about it. And that's it. And then you just do the next day. And every time, and then also another thing that's really good is to set your schedule. So do that. That's the two things I'll say. I've said this before. Set your schedule. So get to the next day and set your schedule. Bing, bang, boom. So set your schedule for the week / month / whatever. Just set it up. You can just do the week if you want. If you don't want to go that far in the future. Just do the week. Be like, what am I going to do for this week? Set it up. Bing, bang, boom. And that way you don't have to worry about, what am I going to do? Well, I mean, of course, if every day is work, then that's what you're going to do. Well, that's what you're going to fucking do. What I mean by set schedule is for other stuff outside of that, because that's obvious. If it's every day, then it's kind of obvious. But I mean, like, for stuff like that you actually are thinking about is what I mean. Like, if you have a thing that you're supposed to be doing on a certain day, write it down. Don't just be like, okay, I'm going to do it on this day, and then just, like, check your phone every time and be like, okay, is it the day of? No. Set it on your calendar. Set it on your whatever else you want to use. Everything. Just put it on your phone even if you want. Just set it up. I have like a board or something that has the month, the week, days. All right, and I put my fucking schedule, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing today, and it gets rid of so much stress. You don't have to worry about what you're doing today. You don't have to worry about, well, maybe I should do this actually as well. You don't have to worry about any of that because you already have on there what you had to do. So all you have to do is follow that list. You don't have to, because previous you already made it up. You don't have to worry about what you have to do today or if you should do this certain thing. Because you already said you were going to do this thing. So do the thing that was written down. And update it. Sometimes I forget to update that shit. So update it too. I'm going to update it right now too. But yeah. That's the end of the video. And yeah. I'm going to do these. I'm going to come back when I feel this feeling again in about 2 hours. Not really, but not really. I'm not going to do that. But sometime in the future. Hopefully. The less videos you see here, the more in a good mood I am. The better my mental health is, the less videos, the bigger distance from videos, the better my mental health is. The lower distance from videos being uploaded, the worse my mental health is. So less videos equals fucking more, better health, better mental health, and more videos means that shit is fucked up. So, hey, bye. I have nothing else to say, and we're being here too long. You are amazing.